Hey everyone, Dunbar Snack Bar with an MLB 2K10 commentary for my player with my man, Benny the Jet Rodriguez. This is his first actual full game. If you guys saw the commentary with the player creation and the at-bat, you'll know I really haven't had a chance to play as Benny the Jet Rodriguez. So this is my first experience. Overall rating is 60. That's actually pretty terrible. I just got to keep in the mindset this is the worst he's ever going to be. So don't get used to this. I got a lot of what I think potential with Benny Rodriguez here. But the thing is, he can't do what I'm going to have him set up to do right now. You guys know him as Benny the Jet Rodriguez. That means he's quick. I'm not going to be able to steal any bases or get kind of crazy at all on base running just because I think his speed overall right now is 61. So that's going to be something I'm going to be aggressively adding to, spending a lot of points towards that, and of course acceleration, just because I need to be able to steal bases. I need to create opportunities that weren't there. So not expecting too much either. 56 and 51 for contact and power respectively. That's nothing to get too excited about at all. So I know right here I'm going to be having really low batting averages just because you really can't get that big of a hit with that. But something like this right here where I hit it into left center, pretty excited about that. That's actually considered a big hit when you're this terrible. I'm taking a risk, going to second. It paid off. A little bit of speed right there, but with a 61, you deserve to celebrate, man. Something like that, though, when you're playing in the actual MLB league, you know, that's something that you could get easily. So kind of took a risk there, but not intentionally, because I figured that I'd go ahead and make it here. Now, this is going to be a really dumb move on my part. 2 outs. What do? You run on anything. But with this hit right here, going into left center, you know, I was thinking he's going to get it because the game really doesn't have that many errors. I mean, the computer doesn't create a lot of errors at all. They're very consistent. You know, it's rare to see any kind of error. So something like that really blew me away. But that's dumb. Because when you're on a situation like this where you're such a low rating and you're in AA with other people who have such a low rating, fundamentals and just playing smart and creating opportunities just by being conservative. I mean, what opportunity do I really have to be really aggressive right now with Benny the Jet? I don't. So something like that, I could have been home. I could have gotten a run and helped my team out there, but that was just dumb on my part. Not going to make it home. Just a little hit out there to second base, which easily put away. But here's my first fielding with Benny the Jet Rodriguez. I decided to go with third base because it would be a little more difficult. Definitely have to have an arm whenever you play third base. But there's another thing too, but this is just me getting used to the game. If you look at the HUD down below, I mean, it's backwards. So I thought the guy was going to first. I had a guy scoring, so I went ahead because I thought I was going to be the cutoff guy, but I was wrong. So in the end, it all worked out. Good catch by Benny right here just to put him away for the inning. Sit him down, but I really didn't have to do too much on that one. I didn't have to move that much at all, and I think that's just because he's got a low speed rating. Be really interesting to see him move around. Still got 1,000 batting average. That's awesome. 2 for 2 so far in my career. Goal here is to get a base hit, so we'll see if that's something that I can do right here. Batting, I don't think is going to be so much of a problem for me as I think that the base running is, and just playing smart, because I mean, it is a video game, so I'm not in the same mindset as when I used to play baseball. You know, I kind of knew what I was supposed to do, and I think with third base I got to be more aware of what's going on as well, just looking for double play opportunities and things like that. Shot to first base, and I'm out on that one. So like right here, you know, I definitely took a look and saw a guy on first, so if I got a little ground ball going my way, going to, and then hoping to get the double play ball right here with just 1 out. But another one where I didn't really have to move that much for, just a little pop fly, got that, and just threw it over to make sure that he stayed there. So still nothing really intense from the third base side of things. It's been pretty relaxing there because I've had 2 flyouts my way, and I really haven't had to move that much at all. Nothing like having to dive for a ball or anything like that. I did put his secondary position as shortstop, and typically when you start off in the major leagues, they put you in your secondary position. So I did that just because I know with shortstop I'm going to have some more opportunities to get those points. And there's another one in the right field that just drops, and 2 flyouts in a row. But those were 2 fastballs as well. And it seems that with the fastballs, I hit those to the opposite side. Breaking balls, I hit them right where they should be. So I'm definitely a breaking ball hitter. But the good thing, though, when you think about it, is no matter what it is, you know, I can hit it. But it's just what side of the field is it going to be in. So this is, granted, it's still good, but 500 batting average now as I step into plate in the bottom of the 8th. This is probably going to be my last at bat, so hopefully I can put something together right here. Watch that 12-6 curve go by. If you saw the full game commentary with Gio Gonzalez, you'll know that pretty familiar with that one. But that time it got me. That's an awesome pitch because that drops for a long time, and it's so hard to hit. That and the slider are like my biggest weaknesses. Let that cutter go. It was too low. Might have even been in the dirt. But again, like I was saying, I wasn't expecting too much out of Benny, and I think that's really what I'm getting out of this game. Just getting by just a little bit and, you know, slowly building him up to the point where I think he's really going to be a big player in AA baseball, and I think that's really where he's going to build up his points. I was thinking, too, about letting him stay in AA just a little bit longer so he can rock that. I don't know how that's going to work, but I ended up going 1 for 4. Nothing too exciting, but I do appreciate you guys coming by. Hopefully the next game that I play, he's going to do a lot better, slowly improve. But thanks for coming, guys. Hopefully you subscribe. Let me know anything, you know, that you'd like to see, some feedback. I'll definitely get that taken care of for you. All right, guys. Thanks for coming by. You guys have a great time. We'll see you later.